Welcome everybody to the latest episode of Real Spill with Shyne Shin. It's your boy Shyne checking in. Once again, I got my boy Gutter with me. Go to say what's up to the people.
What's up, people, man? It's hump day out this motherfucker.
Yeah, man, hump day is Wednesday. I want y'all to go ahead and click that like, follow, subscribe button. Make sure you hit that little bell so you get a notification every time I drop a video. Now, we about to do the same thing we do every day. Good. We about to go ahead and drop down these news stories of the day that's going to affect your life tomorrow. First, excuse me. The first article we got today is something that we have been talking about ever since we pretty much started the podcast.
Right.
The money and the weapons that we're sending to Ukraine. That's heavy in the news again today. The first shipment of the latest rounds of U.S. military assistance has just begun arriving to the region this previous weekend. They said, we approved about $800 million in security assistance. That's going to send them howitzers, 40,000 artillery rounds. They're getting some armored personnel vehicles. Like we sending them a lot of stuff. We sending everything except soldiers.
Right.
And again, you know, I ain't mad at the Ukrainians or nothing. I feel no way at all about the Ukrainians.
Right.
But I just feel if we over here penny pinching, which I must feel that we penny pinching if we cutting off certain things as student lunches and stuff like that. We got to be pinching.
Yeah.
So if we pinching, why we giving all this money across the water?
Yeah.
That's my thing, man. If we can't afford to pay for everybody who going to school lunch, how can we afford to pay for these people to get some some artillery?
Take care of your people first.
I mean, and like I said, I feel no way about Ukraine and everything, you know what I'm saying? But that's way over there, you know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't see when America was going through their thing and we had to bail out Wall Street and all these other bailouts, I didn't see no money coming from nowhere else to help with that. You know what I'm saying? Anytime America got a problem, America just got a problem. Ain't nobody sending no aid, ain't nobody doing a goddamn thing. You know what I'm saying? Help us, help y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like I can't sit back and just keep voting for people who gonna keep sending my hard-earned money across the sea, dog. You know what I'm saying? Like, make me understand how this is helping me. You know what I'm saying? My tax dollars should help me.
Right.
Now, if Russia invading Ukraine is a direct threat to me,
Right.
let me understand that. Cause right now I can't see it. I can't see how it's a direct threat to us.
13.6 billion.
13.6
We need
billion.
that here.
We need a whole lot of that here.
Yes.
You know they acting like crime going up and all the bad things happening in this country at this time. They act like it's nothing we can do about it. But I'm here to tell you it is.
Right.
You throw money at any problem and it got a way of fixing it. You know, the same way we throwing money to help them fix their problem over there. We need to throw that money here.
Exactly.
You know, 13, $14 billion invested into the low income neighborhoods of America would be fucking game changer.
There you go.
That would be game changer. You can put a career center in every major hood in America. Now we'll get down to the small hoods, but we gotta take care of the major hoods first.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody got to understand that, but we can go ahead and put these career centers, we can put these job corps. It's a whole lot of other stuff that we could be. Kids don't have an option. Most kids don't even think about job corps. They just think they gotta go to school. If they don't did school, they can't do nothing.
Right.
I'm gonna drop out and just stay at home. I see Army commercials. I see Marine commercials. I don't never see nothing for job corps. You know what I'm saying? Like, give these children, most of these children just bored and misguided. You know what I'm saying? And they looking for somebody to show them the right way. The problem is we got all these OGs that ain't OG, they just old niggas.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And they old niggas who still stuck standing in their mama house at 40 and 50 years old, they the ones that's raising the young men in these communities. Cause the men that's from them communities who did something with themselves, they don't stay there no more.
No, they don't.
They don't stay there no more. So the ones that's left to raise the future It's the bums. The niggas who ain't do nothing. And when you a little young nigga, just the fact that this man got a little weed every day make it look like he doing all right. You know, it don't take much to impress a child. No. It don't take much. So, and you gotta understand, the war on drugs just took it took a big chunk of the good men out of our community, and the other people would be like, how was he a good man if he was selling drugs? Selling drugs don't make you bad. Selling drugs make you a person that wanted to be a master of their own situation. Right. You know what I'm saying? Everybody want to make a black man go get a job, whereas a white man gets a career. You know what I'm saying? It's a big fucking difference. Yeah. They push black men just go get a job. Whereas this white boy is gonna have a career, whether he working with his dad or his uncle, somebody who got a trade or got their own business, who put him on as an apprentice and let him work his way up, learn how to do something. So one day he'll have his own outfit as well. You know what I'm saying? But we get told just to go work for him, and a lot of us ain't built like that. Mm-mm. And just like a lot of them ain't built like that. A lot of us ain't built to work for nobody else. And especially with some of the shit you have to put up with being a black man on an entry level job, sometimes that shit ain't made for everybody because you have been to choke somebody. Let's just be real. You have been to choke somebody, got yourself in more trouble than if you hadn't went to the job. Right. So for the longest, the only opportunity for a black man to own his own business was to sell dope. You know, it ain't like that we was able to. We ain't gonna act like we was able to get into every school and learn this and learn that. I'm gonna tell you a story about an old black man. This man here, I believe he really needs to be a part of Black History for a military concern. His name Roger Johnson. Right. Everybody know Roger Johnson around this way. You know what I'm saying? With Owen Johnson, he's the cool. This man started out with a job. He worked at J.P. Stevens just like everybody else. When he got off work at J.P. Stevens, though, he went and picked up his son. They rode around Milledgeville, picked up all the trash from around the road and everything. Went and took the money on down there the to the place to the salvage yard. Right. Cashed out every day, put that money up. He did that for years. Saved up enough money so that he could put himself through school. Right. When he got his electrical training, when he got his heating and cooling training, you know what I'm saying? Paid for all that out of trash. Understand this now. He paid for his whole education out of trash money. Picking up trash. People laughed at him. He talking about Negroes around him and laughed, called him Sanford and Son. Right. Because him and his son just be riding around in the pickup truck picking up trash. Now fast forward that. He keeps doing this even while he going to school. He's still working. He's still now. This is what the black man has to do to get it done. Now he working, he picking up trash, and he going to school at the same time while raising children. Understand that. Now he does this for so many years. By the time he graduates, he ain't got to go work for nobody. He done got enough money to where he can buy that building by your mama house. That was his first office. The club that was behind your mama house. Yeah. That was Johnson's first heating and cooling office. Yeah, I knew you didn't know that. He owned that building to the day he died. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah, people didn't know that. That's how low key he was with it. That man had a whole club in his building and nobody knew he owned. You feel what I'm saying, man? Now, yeah. He did that, man, and he done made his money. He doing his thing the right way. He want to buy a bigger building, so he try to get downtown. Them people told him that they wouldn't sell him one building downtown. He had to buy the whole block. So get what he did. Right. Went and grinded for another year and bought the whole goddamn block. And that's why he owned that whole thing, what latest house thing yeah. in his build. That's why he owned the whole thing, because they weren't just selling part or he had to buy the whole thing. So, and even after that, man, I witnessed this man. You know, he was in business to make money, don't get me wrong. But I witnessed this man go fix old women's air conditioner who he knew couldn't pay for it. He knew they ain't had the money to pay for it, but he didn't want them folk to be hot or cold. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And so he'd do it and let these folk pay him $10, $15 a month. And they ain't charging no interest on it, nothing. He just letting you pay him 10, whatever you can afford to pay him. Pay. And then when you call to cause your shit to tow up, he's still coming out there to fix it again. And he ain't treating you no different kind of way. I'm talking about real, genuine guy, bro. And got it out the motherfucking mud and don't nobody know his story. But man, I just wanted to put that out there, you know what I'm saying? Shout out Roger Johnson, shout out his son. His son is like the warden of the federal prison in Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? These the kind of children this man raised from right here in Milledgeville, Georgia. You know what I'm saying? God damn, his daughter is the communications expert at Georgia Tech. Anytime something big happened at Georgia Tech, the lady that you hear talking, that's Roger Johnson's son, daughter. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Man, like and they give back so much, man. I know when he was alive, his wife used to be doing that free food thing over there at that church by Video Bazaar. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Like they just give back so much to themselves, dog, and you can understand why them people blessed. You know what I'm saying? The universe is a give and take situation. If you ain't never given, you ain't gonna never be able to take, man. You know what I'm saying? That man had to sacrifice so much to be able to put his family in a position where they wouldn't have to struggle, fam. You know what I'm saying? And he started out where everybody else started out at working right at JP Steel. But with his time, he did instead of working overtime, he worked for himself out the work. You know what I'm saying? He had a plan, dog, and he executed, man. Shout out to him again. But the we again we sending these folks all the money, sending them all this artillery, and we need the stuff here. It's basically about line of the whole story that I'm coming out of with. You know, you might read the story and think that we doing the right thing by sending them folks all that money. You know, I just want to know when the time gonna come, somebody gonna give us the aid. You know what I'm saying? And you know, man, a conspiracy theorist will tell you that the reason why the United States do all that shit is to keep their secret hid. They don't want these other countries to tell their secret because you know most countries in the world are older than the United States, so their history books are more accurate.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So if you got a plan to keep this shit hidden, man, goddamn, then you want to keep it hidden. The worst thing America could do is let black people here find out that this is really their country. You know what I'm saying? They don't want that kind of situation. But even if they did, man, at the end of the day, you got to realize it ain't a whole lot you can do because they got tanks and shit.
They do.
You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, goddamn, this my land. But if a nigga pull up with a tank, I mean, what I'm gonna do? So, you know what I'm saying? I know this my land. I pay the bill every month.
Every month.
But if motherfucker pull up with a tank, man, I'm about to get in this shit. Yeah, man, I ain't gonna goddamn build that Billy Badass, Willy Wonka, and all that right there, man. I'm gonna just go ahead and get it, man. This shit, dog. And that's the situation that we're in. But the only way you can beat a system, man, you got to learn it, and you got to learn how to execute within that system.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You got to beat people at their own game. You know, you ain't gonna beat Tom Brady by making him throw the ball fast. That's what he want to do anyway. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna beat him that way.
No.
So you got to understand his system and what he want to do
Mm-hmm.
and execute it better than him.
Right.
That's the way you beat something. You don't beat something by trying to demolish or dismantle because you'll never get there. You'll end up taking way too many casualties before you got there actually get there. But if you can figure out their system and beat them at it, and you got to understand they change the rules every year. You know what I'm saying? Anytime it look like you getting a little bit too close ahead, they'll change the rule and push you back down again. You got to understand that. It's just, man, I don't know what to tell you. Just pray and fast and live the best way you can. Try to set your family up so that the next generation ain't starting out at square zero. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like at least square one. You know what I'm saying? You don't want your next generation starting off at square zero like you did. You know what I'm saying? Have something in the bank for them already. Now my next story: Richmond man accused of cannibalizing his grandma takes a plea deal. Nigga, nigga, like I the whole Jeffrey Dahmer shit, him eating black dudes and shit. Like I just never. What the hell goes off in your brain when you want to bite a arm? You know what I'm saying? Like something really got to go sideways in your brain. The way you just like shit, I want to see what this arm tastes like, goddamn. I want to see what this nigga tastes like. Now this nigga right here then killed his 90-year-old grandma with a ice pick and then bit part of her.
Oh.
Yeah, man. You know, I really hope he get what he got coming to him, man. Cause you know, you just it's like that boy that killed his uncle down here in Gordon, man. That's just evil, bro. You got people who try to help you, cause you know I'm a big context clues person, man. I like to read some and put the clue together and figure out what really kind of happened.
Right.
Now they say the boy was from Florida, right?
Right.
And he done moved up here with his auntie. Now, the only reason somebody moves from Florida to Georgia is because you getting in trouble in Florida. You know, and I ain't finna let nobody move their trouble child in on me. I'm gonna go ahead and put that out there in the air right now. If you can't handle that motherfucker, I can't either. You know understand what I'm saying?
Some older people.
Man, these folk were too old to be trying to take in this boy, man. You know, them folk had peace out there on their land. They got down. They were growing old together, living life, and here come this motherfucker right here, man. And you know, if you the motherfucker that sent that child to them unsuspecting people, cause you know when people telling you how bad they child is, they ain't telling you the whole truth. They leaving some stuff out. You know what I'm saying? They ain't telling you exactly how bad this motherfucker is and why they want him out their house. You know, you just done moved your problems from yourself to your goddamn sister and, or brother, whichever side of the family may be on. It's just fucked up, goddamn. Y'all keep everybody I just talked about in your prayers. You know what I'm saying? Nah, 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 nah.